Agboja so yesi ene ono so Mahama adware no ntie the latest clearing agent in town John Dramani Mahama wa clear Kwame Agboja clear no from adware no abon pada osime ba konokwafo kona kosa so source contract ni efa ni di the bokrata na ebe adwa so eno no entimampani Mahama oni Ghana fo enini wanka no kure anche Ghana fo na Akufo-Addo bre so se asem say ba allegation corruption allegation ba either say obe refer to the OSP obe refer to the CID obe refer to a committee of parliament and I say obe set up a committee to investigate ye wie the report ne bre no na oka say oh according to the report no OSP diaba CID diaba investigative committee diaba no onipa ne nye bone a na mampani Mahama say na Akufo-Addo ye clearing agent na point is ye bone a na wa clear wo mo. But in the case of the sole source allegation the buy no any restrictive tender the buy no mampani Mahama rather no refer asam ne ma ni senior presidential advisor Valerie Soya muntie ni you na Akufo-Addo refer asam edema CID for na CID for your investigation the report ba yes na Akufo-Addo ye clearing agent because we are clearing appointee na Akufo-Addo the ma OSP ye dibi commercial ranch ye take committee a yes Akufo-Addo ye clearing agent but in the case of mampani Mahama no we refer asam to onoani appointee eye ni senior presidential advisor and ono na kwakwatena Jubilee House o matera dan mu na o ma cookie story na ma be ka kire Ghana for say Kwame Agboja enye boni bia o te o be ye big push no so the $10 billion na aircom $10 billion no over 100 million Ghana cedis 100 billion Ghana cedis and what's inside 84% of that contract no under sole sourcing any restrictive tendering and encrofo ebisa ho asem wa akwese dem and wa clear on crofo and ade abeto abontin on the minister's press conference and issues be pop up and pay may discuss it but one of them and said yes Dr. Bosman Sari as well resign as deputy chairperson for the Electoral Commission na ordinary krata akoma mampani say by August obefi Electoral Commission na wasa go back to University of Ghana akwacha de orasa mo teten so yes ono so okwa retirement etu afiri ho etime ka say mampani Mahama appointed a new deputy chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Emasa appointment no will before the Council of State for consideration. I was but the same mampani Mahama no September last year Mame Chief Justice former Chief Justice Mame Sofia Kufu the krata command say on person be member of the Council of State BM. I was 9 months ni mampani Mahama appointed a new rep and Council of State in so. But under the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, no, the appointment of the members of the Council of State, Constitution as specified the first person on the list a former Chief Justice. And now make us say mampani Mahama ebusa constitutional provision so for 9 months. Our Council of State former Chief Justice Eniso. It is a mampani Mahama etimi appointed obi so nko Electoral Commission dia adenti na on person be appointed obi obi appointed a former Chief Justice adenti se mampani Mahama in record time etimi appointed obi se onko replace yebo irasamotete because of retirement adenti na for 9 months mami ye friend is saying Sofia Kufu I resign as deputy chief justice on the Council of State na mampani Mahama empese obey appoint obia because na dwene no justice eni yeboa any justice George Nawood na dwene no omo ye MPP for why na dwene say obebu constitution so because of partisan politics somewhere that when ye more sa video we fellas Kwakye Ofosu video no na me fanse dwedwemu na sinti fellas Ofosu Kwakye ndra press conference na sa portion of the press conference we kasa defa abanya adwuma enipa abanya form a omo ye adwuma o mampani asoye aye from presidential staff and as the office staff office of the president yenko tia asema Ofosu Kwakye kan
set up a committee to determine the emoluments and working conditions of Article 71 office holders. So the salaries and conditions of Article 71 office holders who are working today under President Mahama were determined by the government that left office on 6th January 2025. This is well known, it is documented. All the MPP activists making those false claims know. Indeed, the law requires that when the committee finishes, the presidency must submit the recommendations made for the presidency to Parliament or the executive to Parliament for approval. And then Parliament will also have the president approve the package for MPs. That was done. So 6th January 2025, President Akufo-Addo submitted the recommendations to Parliament, which was approved. Now, because President Mahama, in compliance with the Constitution, has not set up a committee to determine the conditions of service or the salaries of people working under him, it is what we came to meet that we are taking. It is therefore illogical and blatantly false for anybody, especially members of the opposition, after having determined the conditions of service of Article 71 of the office holders, to turn around and claim that President Mahama has increased the salaries and conditions of Article 71. Set up a committee.
Where government spokesperson Felix Kwakye Ofosu. Na asamano tintini ni tiatia mu nyina say section 11 of the Presidential Office Act 1993 Act 463 no say afi bia no ese mampani bia wode a list of nipa adwuma wo office eko parliament na parliament ehwim na eno na afi die no koye no aba betodwa say and Akufo-Addo na nipa adwuma wo na so ye no na omo ye 357 na mekaisa sa abre no yete ho asempa ase enipa adwuma wo Akufo-Addo presidency no omo ye adwuma omo ye 357 yesi yanti bida timampani Mahama de koye osuo wate nipa no so e de aba 124 ti na pese enkrofo ebo ensemma no then yakotwe details ni mu no ane ehun se da bi Akufo-Addo efa nipa 375 no sika no de tuo ka no na eye 125 million na Mahama buy oso wate nipa no so no or the 500 million na etuo ka. In fact, or the last year or the 350 million and a tuomoka, and at this time no 500 million no say this year mo de betuomoka. Then Crawford started raising questions say I didn't na Akufo-Addo na owani padodo na sika de tuomoka no esua na Mahama so de wate nipa no so na mo sika de tuomoka no aye over 140% of Nana Akufo-Addo editua the presidency kano and then Crawford shase raise questions e ho apɛ na NDC fo aba say afɛ de anyomo a na Akufo-Addo a Akufo-Addo na tea committee a monument committee sana article 71 no eka no na waka say yentua badwuma e focus ntie no omo baaye no eno a no mogie omo nye bone ma me fa nkwa kire kakra Nana Akufo-Addo aban free ho koye no NDC aban baaye no ene yehu say NDC DC saba no omakatua Akufo-Addo appointees no na DC ni MCs no ebigi 5,000 and 7,000 but you say na NDC DCs no edi 30,000 Ghana cedis a month kana 300 million ebi so mapam so da bi enyenya ye beto ye na eni yedi so edi na ekoso yi then ya shase bisa questions and pay question na me bisa mampani Mahama simple mampani sa wosen ya beto ye na wudi so dia and you have not been fair to Ghanaians because oba ye no Nana Akufo-Addo afa enipa wa adwuma mu so mo meye adwuma mo ye Ghana fo o mako school awie na ya form aba adwuma mu oba ye no san krofo ni nyina wo yi omadi se aban se nisika enti nipa be 23,000 opamo mu nyina with a stroke of a pen from Julius Zebra opamo sankrofo nyina akɔkyena afie wan nwene wo mo ho wan nwene mabusuafo ho wuyi omadi ukọ as far back as 2020 ekoyi nipa nyina adi because ebi MPP fo obi so ye Ghana fo a ya form adwum just before say afia ye wo election year oba ye no Ghana ha ye tie ebi si da se koko akuafo ye beti amusika so ba mampani Mahama oba ye no wo si koko bo akofam ewa mansa adwa so enti for the first time even though promise koko akuafo say obama almost 6,000 Ghana cedi per bag no oti koko so e de ba 2,500 emen na me no ka say ohia buburu eku nkototo anu aparada so no e na eku koko akuafo because before that no na koko akuafo abobo besia aboka abobo besia de bia bopa aye koko ho adwuma emen na koko akuafo ti ohiam ba who inherited 31 million 3,100 bag of cocoa okuani bia ho Kufuado ho be no de oba bete so mampani Mahama and Kufuado abadwuma efo akatua na otum at every point in time bia 2017 otum 12.5%, 2018 otum 11%, 2019 otum 10%, 2020 otum 15%, 2021 even in the heat of COVID or to move 4% and later or 15% eka ho 2022 Kufuado to abadwuma efo akatua mu 15%, 2023 or to move 30%, 2024 or to move 23%. And ya abadwuma efo akatua wu mampani Mahama wo ba ye wo said that kosia organized labor force aban ni sika ho kyeraba last year otu organized labor for akatua mu 9%, just 9%. And I do to makatuem. And to buy no, Kufuado and Namuso in the Nebukadnezar. Sika na odi abo many say Kufuado na point is no mukwana mutomu. Na omagana for the ordinary Ghanaian no omano ho etono. Oba ye a bro bag, bottle bag 1,000, 1,002 no. Oba ye swatia ba 300 Ghana cedis. Oba ye beans swati, a mo bag ye swati. Oba ye friend say soya beans bibia cashew bibia watitini nyina aboso amani nyina atofam setim kani kuani edo ebro bag ba ko a otimi ton editor fertilizer bag mienu ana miensa enne jiso ton ebro bag miensa ansa na watinya to fertilizer ba ko enti enne ehia Ghana fo nyina enna wonkoa wone wa point is die mo chele na mo jimani na ebisa wa woso beto a monument committee ya ketua na semampani Mahama wo na o say ye boss article 71 oba obetwam wo say ye bo a campaign promise say wo ba obetwa article 71 mu enne wo 1 year and half 1.5 years e wa ban mu sanka obetu sika no so o say Kufuado na set ya obeto ya wo titi kokoa akuafa katua so obeto ya wo tete eniema bo so koko ayi emo ni asich gari ni niema bo so no obeto ya wo yi nkrofo adwumadu aban mu no all you have to do is to constitute a committee to reconstitute the emolument committee to go and look into the salaries of government appointees article 71 for nanka what so anya sadia anka sese wo de ko parliament eno komencha ke say entrenched position and say entrenched now kokwohwe nya entrenched position esa ka wo de ko parliament sania wo de d levy dum so levy ni ba no one day wo de ko ye under certificate of agency me agitum no na esa ka wo de ko parliament na MPs for no gitum ne yete wonu appoint secretary so ene modidi NDC for Ofosu yeso bae no wo che Land Cruisers e de ma Crawford senior wo chenche we wasa babiem ye hunu ye si wo wa memu edi kan so ye checkers e ma Legon girls atakambu yi ye checker ma Legon girls te senior ye chenche we ene wasa babiem wa wo Crawford kwadwe ye bo anu ka kire se ene wo che Land Cruiser te senior wo che keleweli ana se wo che eburunchiwe e wo kwan ho enne waba and drive who post to be obi say NDC ni afi atama osebre so we twa di su sa and rank ko me fa bi dwane NDC a wo da pradum a wo chile it would ye when wa point is mo betimi a chile ba Ghana for the wo munsu de ebisa a wo so beto ye na wa meto kokwa akuyafo sika kokwa akuyafo 31 million no wa meto e na wo teso do ko 25 million wa meto se akufo ado afani pa dwumam e na wo yi o madi so mo nkotena fie wa meto se eton ebro boto baako 1000 Ghana cedis e na wate so de aba 300 Ghana cedis wa meto mampani Mahama ke so de wam de odidi a eye kwoto de odidi a eye ana se kwoto de ne bodwe nyanya nche de emfa ba amanya sa Ghana for ehwe na Ghana for atom color TV akoto black and white boache fre godon no mo bra Ghana for atom color TV akoto black and white na minim say Ghana for etwa jajo because so mutua painfully me so de ahwe data ni nyana na mediama wi and akufo ado oman no ba se ni na mutie bia na mu odin bia no na otu aban adwuma efo akatuam even to a point otumu 30% oba ye wakohia organized labor for ada organized labor for say obema omo 9% na was afi kra de oka so onto aban adwuma efo akatuam because ahokere wo ho na wo de wo no ote wo no wa point is madidi do so magimani ama chese mo ho atomo muni hawo na organized labor de omunkonkosu boss I would say Ghana for ni boss I would say Ghana for no eni ana na ese Ghana for ya ni akofa ba ya jijiriji ye ni Prince Pra in fact Prince we dey why are there pa or see in 2009 President Mills has set up the Ishmael Yasin's committee to vary the committee of his friend saying Hesse committee President Kofo set you know and no ye a monument no na Professor Mills feel say ne bonyo so no or set up the friend saying Ishmael Yasin committee and momoko review a monument na President Kofo set yansa na okono it's not President Mahama what's so beto say Akufo Addo atoto nkrofa katuem na se wakoma anyoso a na wo hokwa say we set up a different committee to vary or to review near Akufo Addo ayden ayatu wono ba wo de wa ba beto hwe Akufo Addo DCs nana wa more DC for you na ebeji 5000 ebeji 7000 a month MC pa na you charge 7000 a month and na kona kohwe NDC DCC 30,000 and 40,000 and omo jene bosome and ne kohwe you see a pega chief of staff the ranking at the fee 86 at the core 94 and no from 84 to 96 and it means say omo mfra ban mu no na edu 200% honey ye pega enyama no na ye de ko godo maachi
ye na waku
na boko de
nyame adum ahodi wo in fact sa committee no ya omoti in fact na ye illegal
ya ayi Professor Mills de no
yes
ayi Ishmael committee no
Ishmael committee
aba to omoti
na so embusa omoti omoye omo review ade no eventually dem omo ye adwuma
eventually for vanishing
dem omo ye adwuma omo the original yina they start with the original plan it President Mahama we can obwa and we just as usual we try draw uhuma no to or card or pesa sa neti ntwaku enko baby a wonye
I said to you onopo de o shebo say article 71 obetwam
wonye
enti so o shebo say article 71 obetwam na Akufo Addo Agye ayeyi na Ofosu sika no soso a saka fine opportunity for you to scrap the article 71 mewa fine opportunity so ba parliament
ba kwaku sa explanation obi be say suspect Adentina 2024 sorry 2025 then na ya ba 100 million because Akufo Addo wan fra ba mu 2025
there be
o fra ba mu 2020 okay 2025 January enti nisika na muka so otu mu no eseke take effect 2025 adina 2025 then na e wo form na 2026 then e wo soro kwaku de make out ase Akufo Addo fra ba mu 7 January no mu so otu mu 6 January sesei normal year president you know omo be kwa e no ya omo di bibisa eba na momo no oba ye no 2025 de na mo maba no report e buy next kind of for about 100 million at then as the bad na ba 2026 there every 100 million to 250 something million which means bibia akoso won free on man yente ase etimo mo fa nkose na akufo ado and in any case obi a wo betwa adim obi a wo betwa adim no wo ba na se atomu a se wo da wo ka betwa ka say da bi antumu no kwa munyai wa bi betwam
ni betwam it's a fine opportunity say ka be set up a committee no and abeko parliament na aka say mo parliament mu ntwam mame na ya twam na ya de mu nyina ato ayi friend say
single
spine so no be at in babe in fact okay so be set up an independent monument friend say commission no determine salary for public workers ti aka no setting up na asha say ayi adwuma but entronti ene na danti ene ya chemo a avede all dey kwasha kufu ado
ana pa na wota no me so da bia meka se obi adwuni so a ohunu hu se oni ni nyansafo wi ase nyina obi anadwuni so bia no da bia wote ho a obu nani oye nani su nyansafo ohunu nipa aka nyina se wo nyina adwuni so santo betumi de na adwuna bi tu bia enti obetumi aka bibia but enye wo mo a eye party na mo mu no eni nipa e wo party no mu ena momo eye de omo yen because NDC no omo kan sem hunu bia na wo mo gitum sana NDC supporters nti
yeah
ensem hunu bia wo mpanifo beka bia no omo de eye gospel true omo gitum enti ama omo tim aye omo de enti omo ka sa akire Ghana fo nyina mpa no ma dwene omo so mo kasa akire NDC supporters
yeah
sana NDC fo no mo so ba tie
and in fact see godo we na ye kan nyina no sa appointees aye kan onu say Mahama or running the most expensive and the most largest government ever. Share
largest ne die.
Nti ati sa ne say or the eniema na CC. Nti obeka tro say or ye lean government because enekra on appoint environment minister and defense minister nti or you sue 57 ministers. But go on. You nyina anim. Enipa wa appoint your presidential staffers and enipa wa appoint your advisors. Share for the first time all MDs, ministries, departments, agencies are ya appointed corporate affairs directors name phone NDC for communication of directors and as officers and going appoint your home. For the first time, Ghana near were only 6 deputy ambassadors. When you say NDC by appointed 18 deputy ambassadors. Because na baby ye eyine so to say US, UK, and no money ade na world deputy so about 6 of them. And then or the call 18. Sa 18 na nyom nko wa sa appointed political appointees at the call missions no. Is that Kwakubu ahenom. Kwakubu ahen say or a political appointee no the commission what say an ne no Metro TV. Omo nyina ye political appointees a odo makwakogu honom. Na 18 deputy ambassadors ne kwa no. Yes omo ho ka no. $2.7 to $3.1 million a year. So in 4 years, they are doing about $11 million a year. And to a year, now I can't say or appointing back a craving. But what?
Your Mahama, only Nana Kufuado. Difference, the man who said, "Woman to me." Nanado, oh, yeah, Ubia Bedidi. San Nanado, a subanti, Ubia Bedidi. Enti nipa no ofa adodo no aches kan kakra no de amomo obi enya ne kakra on fenidi yo man so se kakra bi bedidi enti ofa kakra bi a no atam sika no bum no ade ma wo no mo enti sa no oye ne niema enti oba no baka jo se enipa no mo ya adwuma no kakra bi ekufa de se nipa bebre enso obi a onimi nyansa bia no enya nipa no afom no odwene ho e kana ebeto man no so no odwene ho senya saadi ane nka Ghana fo nyina kro ma afọ madwuma se obi ape na emum ye hwe ase asere wa hwe ne kese e na odi anwene ni bu enti o ma na ye hwe esika ho ene ye de afa ye adwuma efo ne ye de ahye yaketu ansem enti se wo ba na wo si na na kufu ado se nipa bebre egu ne office enti obo ma ne ka ne yakọ sika na odi twa mo ka onye dọọso no na ye kakra bi na wo nso a wo ba ye wo so afa nipa mienu miensa na wakatua na wo de ma omo no edo asese na nakufu ade de no na ukoka sa asem de akere man enti wo de na na do aye na agye so obi abedidi no wo de why you adwen say kakra bi na enidi enti ene wo ba ye oman no japade a wo fumfa ena wo du nuanu ma aye conduit ena do mu din toto oman no japade so ena wo do Mahama wo fa na se wo begbu man nyame ya dum 2029 NDC lusu na se do Mahama japade a wo wia edi ni nuanu din atoto so na ban we ya anye a aban beba na anye a ene chese Ghana yenye oman biu because sa jama man azuma resources ni nyina ya do Mahama dia onia ni din dia da so kwa so onia na da yeso oye businessman ene oye contractor ene oye hwan nti emfa ni din tuso na me mfa enti wo die da no bi kase da bia wo beba ba mu ansa na onia timi to ayi private jet ya kan so se Airbus nsensemi na huwom bia de wonya na Airbus mu no wantumi anyi ampie enti wo ba second way e na de aba.
In fact, Principal Akrasan draw me attention to the fact say NDC communicators in kwano manya appointment also now all NDC lawyers amuna ya form as legal lawyers for all state agencies eti go obi say kojuga adawudu say esi Rose ministry no ho ye ne dia dada for ti ho legal ayibia no on the shene nsem
meanwhile so mo ntena legal
say mo ye ntisi ano ma cheche NDC lawyers no department agency
ministry solicitors
ni nyina nti mo na ho ti consultation ni bibia omo a na eyi ni nyina
we mu na mo ye total state capture
yes state capture na
very comprehensive state capture
yes
na o maye but enam say MPP for enye dede was anya ma no ho was a Kwaku, your compile list. No state institutions be NDC lawyers, and there's someone that will hold mono, I say, can't was him. And my Ghana for who say, Nana could find the only year review. A dep by the pan and I could find the buyer, the way I say, or man, the BB appointment to her. Now, President Mahama, 1 year west. President Mahama, why, west, a brother and I could find the end was I a manager padie. Or their man near Ibrahim Mahama. So on like I said, a bomb to Kobokro. Or 5 bicycle diamond and Nekufa. A bicycle a bomb to 5. As who body ding, Africa Ebo Frate Dibo, Gabas or Chidakudi. It yes, but Mackenzie should be say. A bay japadie. But and Sasia gold room, box at you, Mashamu Mano. Ya, Ninano, a sincere EMP na Yomodian. And you will buy Jomahaman, why would ya?
Madam,
yes, Kwaku.
Oka state capture. On my HCCA, there are no checks and balances.
The Edabi.
Mahama or fat or mine no share when ya overwhelming majority of parliament. Ten the parliament ultimately be open. Or by you know where you chief justice said. Edin the favorite chief justice. Akwakusi wo a oye the bedding Ediamano. Oba your cancer or be balancing the bench.
Yes.
And Oba in less than 1 year. Now we are appointed about 90 judges. Ediomako be various benches no eso. Into the cases in the bar, judges are distributed the maum. Now chief justice na issue fiat say if in the case be a bar, say case no high court, court of appeal, supreme court mon fam me na me determine judge kwa obetena asem no so court kwa ebeko ene ebre kwa ye de bedi asem no
yeah
enti wuntumi case ya etum ni kai e determined by justice Bafuboni because ono ne kan say case bi aba high court, court of appeal, supreme court o issue memo ye mfa mre no na on kire judge obetena asem no so on kire ebre a ye de beden ye de bedi asem no ene court kwa asem no beko enti sa court of appeal a appeal a chema untumi aya omusi besine yen filing po ni aye no ene nyina justice Bafuboni
enye kra na yem
according to the memo na wo issue no ne nyina eye no a kono de no to on so a ebi ni se ye hye electoral commission for mo resign nti si a Bosman Sare ko samotete so ye so ko pension enti aka nipa mienu Peter Apia hene energy mensa se omunya ko se ya pa constitutional bodies no na esasa obi ani hobi because now NDC for favorite and they were all constitutional bodies oko eya shraj Joe Wita Mampani Mahama elusu 2016 no woko no December 20 or so and appointed Joe Wita the call Joe Wita in favorite and nipa make us a corruption allegations ne petitions so they akofa oni nua Mahama hu nyina Ibrahim hu nyina say Joe Wita then why afa ho wajigu ho onye hwenfa ho eti constitutional bodies no ne nyina ba bi aka pe a metimi aka say obi ho ye independent no ye electoral commission ba ma me ne jetua no to den electoral commission constitutional bodies no ni aka pe a obi ti wa nya Mahama na appointed no electoral commission
the one appointed
yes enya ono na appointed no electoral commission
one put appointed na ke better because wa crepo no
wo die jetua no to den
but me nkasa
wo die jetua no
obi a na yesi yakoto Ablekuma North three police stations mako parliament kwaka say in fact rerun of those 3 police stations is the last resort what yes I'm working 3 weeks later
let's say
yes I 19
I say the ketia baboncha be ka say obeji jimensa ne ayinumadi na fe jimensa asana no say
yankoto
19 na MPP dia o mi ni akese nyina no dia be ka ho
ya jini nyina dia
ka ho say nto no foforo
enti gona when the proper state catcher no see all constitutional institutions nyina no Mahama de nkrofo akogu ho owie na fe de watie siga na japade so eno no na busuafo eche
so ko be challenge ya be bia be koyi me nipa neto enti o ka ko beto
asem Black Gold Ibrahim afa Daman Ibrahim afa ya tse nyine hi omo be fa eni ayi ne kaka ho bebre ayi express lane ya yese de ko Kumasi $4 billion yi eno so ate baba be fa enti ya na sisia no bibia be si Mahama ne den bank square
so me nya beto ama baba na baba dia mahai
aja se
no me didi ho a we ne ka
IGP dia enso na mkwan so say yesi Ghana for be kasenti yema yohunu enko a contract ne o man say 1 year na 2 years
1 year
almost a man 1 year ahanti enche yohunu be kofi yoko ya ape na fi favorite no so na kwa kwese wo and na uko defense uko the year friend say Ghana Armed Forces are empanifo anom wall line nimu 18 of them obai also come on obi en kofi or the favorite or na kwa kwesi wo ejikodo o man de you see NDC ni do Mahama o mafa
Kwaku na me report bi ma fe de me hu joint news report na title no was say presidency cuts political appointees by 124 but compensation bill jumps 148% and staff classifications raise questions. Staff classifications kwaku de na mo ye keka no cause o da kwa sese baby a wo hwa wonu won ti ase na me kind baby a paragraph but see however a closer look at President Mahama's appointments suggests the classification may understate the number of senior level appointees.
Oh, you are
okay. Was it there appear to be at least 11 other political appointees whose responsibilities broadly resemble those of positions the Akufo-Addo administration classified as senior presidential staffers. It's a Akufo-Addo there. What title amount senior presidential staffer. John Mahama did the FM and so now in the same salary. And was say it was Wabobudin. Among them are Nathan Kofi-Boakye, Guzitano, President Same Junior. They say several of these positions appear broadly comparable to roles that the previous administration classified as senior appointments, including Director of Operations, Presidential Staffer on the Economy, and Presidential Advisor on the Sustainable Development Goals. Also, the difference may simply be one of administrative structure. And now, okay, kaya. Kwaku ade will be no better as yeda. But yantia says we ye because John Mahama me atia say 2,500 and so 3,600. Say ye twa koko for 3,600. President Mahama atiso. Uko kan was say ye di na 2,500 no and so 3,600.
I say ya Singapore.
Etia ma bronye.
2,500. Singapore man ko kwase so ke kan se
2,500.
Oh, man, I tell Jale. So
good morning.
Nana Akufo-Addo. Any padoso. Sika omodi ye adwuma no kitua bi. John Mahama ni part esa. Sika omodi ye adwuma no edoso. Uko kan so say makati cost. How do you cut cost? because any part of the city panel doors one and the expenditure the cost and the BSO appointees no yam momra from numbers no yenkate obejo no me fa ni per 60 as 50 say and the be said the be ya na sad asem can I say ni say the impression was that expenditure on them
mami tro ni ntia o de appointees no AC no say obi eye senior presidential staffer ana oye senior presidential staffer ne rank et say a minister, a cabinet minister of state. And you can be rank a cabinet minister of state. What it means, they say, Mahama Valerie Soya,
yes,
or a senior presidential advisor. Into Oni Kwakye Agboja, either the same rank. Oni Atuforsen, either the same rank, the same salary, the same condition of service.
Yes.
And it is Atuforsen entitled to 2 cars. Mahama Valerie Soya so the same thing. So Agye 1,000 cities are also the same thing. Uria now about senior presidential advisors. And you want to first
advisors na boy no.
But senior okay. That's what about almost so no. Oh, senior na the presidential advisors no. Almost say minister of state or cabinet ministers. And the almost no pay no. Et say why upon a minister of state or cabinet minister. Oma me dimba when
we must be to be minister of state on your cabinet
minister on your cabinet minister be on your cabinet minister Gilbert your cabinet minister
Western House
your cabinet minister to one be opayado youth so on your cabinet minister
and they said they use as Kofi Adams
your cabinet minister and so be a presidential staffer and a presidential advisor no or no only pay any any panel day then pay and a presidential staffers no about Shamima Muslim no I'm also to that rank of deputy ministers and Shamima Muslim it's in your council DCC Shamima Muslim a deputy minister for communication government communication but also or a deputy director but how can you tell me say minister deputy director
and possible.
How can you say that?
It is a Muslim. Why Ekwaku? I will say Kwakye me kwahwe. On ba mo provoke nipa.
O de akọ kokoro mu fi.
Enya out here be cha Kwakye ade no controller.
Go on, that's it.
Oh, na say me start me publishing.
Obi a director tu. Okwa ban adwuma mu a, you will directors, you will chief directors, and you all managers. And if I say wakoto, na obi a director woto. Was in the deputy no or a deputy manager.
Manager.
How can you say this? First of all, Kwakye a minister. The deputy is a Muslim, also a deputy director. Or a deputy director for what? Or a deputy minister for government communication.
Interestingly, no. We're a deputy director. But you need
director.
And why Felix Kwakye Ofosu
deputy.
Engineer and
this can only happen under John Mahama.
President Mahama
need the appointees no ACC Kwaku Ahen ne Kwaku Ahen ko don patcho post ben ye dey man ni post ye sen Kwaku Ahen ni post ye den
head of a mission no corporate affairs it's a Belgium man I think say it's one of these European countries.
What I say enti no omo nyina a political appointees dey omo den ACC principal asan crime back on hwe all the 16 regions no Mahama can say regional organizers no a presidential staffers for the various regions automatically no deputy regional ministers deputy regional ministers but I say na orderly see be one for manship into the see omo ye deputy regional ministers etiminia Kabori Hackman Kabori Wokofodua or ye NDC Eastern regional organizer no or ye deputy Eastern regional minister eti enoni asama ye kanti omanpani Mahama okita the largest government ever aba but entrekese eni enada na yinti no watwa nwura de agubi so that's bad watwa nwura Mahama oya za papa
what's no ma atefo go through iskano because 2023 there na 125 million 2024 153 million
yes
2025 about 100 million
yes
and now 2026 akwa 248 million and now Felix Kwakye Ofosu say akwa 248 million Ghana cedis because Nana Akufo-Addo you know what to almost salary no answer
now what to was just 2026 no implement
it's a question no
ana mo ba
2025 no ada na an reflect reflect mu boa any pole doso and na adnabala ko 248 million Ghana cedis na Kufu Addo ko 2024 na 153 it be just more than double na mo yes a
200 and something
million almost double
mo dia ba say mo sacrifice 6 million say mfanye hwan ayi free healthcare so dey be dey musigan so am kan mu ntua munya na hwe President Mahama de em say okoda na ni refi say ebre ade achi ade say ye sori koba ne bere na ekono
no say
ni refi no say
the NDC supporters no sabi ibirimu ayiti bonkoso nti ya na adwimu Ghana fo nyina ayiti bonkoso nti omo ne Ghana focus omo ka so omo ne NDC supporters no ene kasa unim say yes Dr. Samotete akọ pension
yes
mampani Mahama a appoint you bi say onkonkosi na name ama nipa no Council of State for consideration but Mansari so the crata akọ by August this year ono so obefiri wa san ko back to University of Ghana na akọ na adwuma okay but so far Yakufu I resign from the Council of State 9 months ni mampani Mahama ya appoint you bia
aku ayin chema wontu mi wo court
and now be court
ai da ben and won court
ofori wen
around oba report be sisi ya chema wontu mi wo court say ono ne last concession asase no yesi wo dia ma wo bi ene ba ko ne di ye eti e wo court wa enti bia no kwa no yebebu ne bem anase bebu no fo yesi de oye sa de oye nyese yo wo ye be 4 years aba
yeah 2020 yes 2022
eti 4 years aba ye no wo jina court emprempre mu aye kasai President Mahama President Mahama appointees any na the party penifo ya bom din no ya bom de se yenchi wo mu yenchi wo bi that is typical NDC for you
yeah
enu ti no se so fa akufu obe resign obe ka table agu obe hwe nkwan agu en for mo ho what will you to their benefit and on better
we put benefit and say nipa no see former chief justice for me nu na wo ho apart from so for Yakufu Justice George Nawood
and me say
any justice any yeboa
ntemu a pressure beba wo say omo replace and omo me answer omo yi ba ko eto omo me company yate na we mo de no a enu achi na ba ye no nye de didi akoto omo ni so mo nhwe
mo de didi
because they no mo hia ye no tentem de ayade so for Akufu's replacement they don't care.
No, but it's it's about the constitution of the republic.
They don't care.
No, the constitution.
And Saudi ebuo ema constitution no. And now a council of state e ho no enye well constituted.
Constitution be na wo ma Ghana say ye beto aba ye mfa nipa. Constitution be. And so mba no chief of staff atwa krata e de akwam ye nipa be 30,000 edi. Meanwhile President Mahama no the first electoral defeat na wonyaye no after losing the election we appoint chief first say
Joe with that shard boss
Joseph with that shard boss
sign contract maninia
was appoint controller account general auditor general Domelevu wo ye nyina eto ono no de say if I say enye wo no a ene bible ko be hye no
say ya can say Mahama ye civilian president okuta coup mentality.
No. He's acting like a tyrant in the democracy.
Your mama fa constitution.
Now any power will resign almost 9 months. Now omatimi dia said them.
They said them atna
so mama anka amobi anti. Enye media has been kokonya alert na enkasa de wi ama. Sedina temakul oba kronfo no fa Ghana for Mexico no. Ofi America buy yeti
American
embassy in the Kana Bontin
anka ya
asana Felix Ofosu ekoto on Facebook wo eti omu no oma
America no yesi omu se oni prison bia
obi ani ba bia wo Felix on the cartel mu say she's in the custody of Ghana police and then prison service. How can one person be the custody of two institutions?
Was it ready to
how possible?
Lawyer Nana mentions out.
And then Agye back for
oh kase omo ba yire o ma ko tere bi wona mse o say de mo yire o mo a ade be cha mo akwa no Jimmy card na kwete
omo ne ko ye hu ba bi on so wa da bi e be ko
na omo free wa no
na the constituency oni pa ni ho da bi e be kwa so ho a I'm saying high movement in the morning movement TV so na wo hwi so endram beto dwa se chema wuntumi appoint honorable Atachia as the lawyer IGC on no ebeko na case no aye a bit complicated kakra and all that but anopay mi wi a na mewura MPP sim no kakra na yetimi akogonom enti si a lawyer and the appear kubi wo sana abo case no no odna adwuma to chema wuntumi si yen kan the same court mra no say se lawyer ebetwe ne ho afiase bi ho a ye wo niema bi esisi ansa na lawyer na timi atwe ne ho na mom onipa no a yedi na asam no die se eye criminal se eye civil case at any point in time bia no otimi epam no lawyer efa foforo
otimi sesa no
otimi sesa no otimi pam no otimi sesa no efa nipa foforo nti sa na emra no eka and nkrofo say pre-bargain say no go no Yero Ibrahim Mahama obo bank besia bank mienu besia mani guye na ochina ye ba ye bekọ into sa bank no say bank besia ye bon ye dini pafa sa kwan su say dia wo bo besia o bank mienu ma sa bank mienu ni nyina guye UT bank ene merchant bank chire kwa kra fa so ton merchant bank ni pe to ye kra no ehun sem bebrebe
na ye no podie Prez Kofi Amoaben ya na UT bank ene dia no enye se bia ye na kwakeka na baabi Kofi Amoaben na be kan na bonten say Ibrahim Mahama ebom besia ewo ne bank ne ma ni bank
no eguye
was a former CEO of the fund UT bank Prez Kofi Amoaben says the high level of non-performing loans contributed significantly towards the bank's collapse. What kind na obobo Ibrahim Mahama can
obo besia ho
now you see
obo besia ko bi jata cement
and na bank na collapse ye no it became a cost to the state
how UT bank and na Ibrahim Mahama ebo besia edibie jata cement wantua ema bank ni guye osan ko bo besia ewo merchant bank and na wantua and na eguye ma 44 and na beto ye na universal merchant bank na no kra no crofo duedue mu aka se 44 no kra no on beto ye no kra no enkrofo bi nkrofo a